better. Anybody there? Wow. Good to see everyone. Been a long time. I was just looking up when the last time I went on was. Actually, I'm going to look up and see. It's been a while. Compression. That was my brother. Let's see here. When was it here? It was let's see here. The 11th of last month. What was playing? That was actually Iden, a song called Miss K. So it's been since the 11th. Is that just a month? 1 month. Good thing nothing's happened in the last month. Let's see here. Say hi to Jinxie. So I have a new cat. Those of you that follow me on Instagram know that we have a new cat here in the house. We found a black cat in the next to our driveway in this ivy that we have there. I was walking in with Layla one day. We have another cat, Daisy, that's 20. And I thought, walking in the door, and I thought, is Daisy in the garage? And I'm looking around and nothing. And then I was doing something, and I came back and I was looking for everybody. I went to the backyard, and I came inside and I didn't see anyone. I was like, where is everybody? And nobody home. And I'm thinking, like, they couldn't have gone anywhere. The car is still here. And so finally I go in, and my wife walks out of the garage, and I was like, are you guys in there? She's like, yeah. She goes, go in there. So I go in, and there was the cat, Jinxie, little black cat. And this is probably a month ago or so. And so we had her in there. We started feeding her. She was in good shape. We had just had a massively big rainstorm. When the hurricane came through, one of the hurricanes came through, knocked my entire fence around my property over. It was really bad. And I mean, I can't even imagine this cat having been out in that. I can't even fathom the like a river of water came through my yard and knocked my fence over. Anyway, so we is tomorrow Friday the 13th? Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, so so we had her checked for a microchip, which she didn't have. We didn't know how old she was. She's 6 months old. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that. She's 6 months old. She just got her shots today. So we've had her for about a month, maybe 6 weeks, something like that. We looked around and nobody was missing a cat or anything. She didn't have anything else on. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow. My mom would have been 95 tomorrow. John said that. That's right, November 13th. My mom would be 95, would have been 95. She passed away in 2016. Anyways, so we have a new cat. So we have a dog, Maddie, that is 16. Yeah, our mom was born on Friday the 13th. So we have a dog, Maddie, that's 16, I think, 15, 16. And then our cat, Daisy, our other cat, Daisy, is 20. Should be 21 sometime at the beginning of the next year. And now we have our 6-month-old cat. Maddie is a lab. So we lost our other lab buddy who was 16 in May. What's up, Brett? Brett, I need to go on a diet, Brett. I've been. Somebody said that in one of the videos. It was hilarious. I always laugh at those comments. Anyways, Jinxie is the cat's name. So we kept going through. We called her Pepper at first, then my wife didn't like that. She said it was weird to say. I just call her Tiny Cat. And then we went, and the girls wanted, I forget now, but we went through about 3 or 4 names. But she's black. She's all black. And it's tough because she's really small and you're walking around and you don't see her. She just blends right in if it's dark. So I'm constantly walking around with my phone at night, just making sure I don't step on her. But she's really, really calm. Oh, man. I got to get a new chair, by the way. My chair's kind of broken now. Oh, it's lame. My buddy Keith, 5 Watt World, he has a new chair that he bought that has these arms that swivel like that. I don't know if any of you follow Keith's channel. I'm sure a lot of you follow Keith's channel, but I need to get that, whatever chair he's got. I love those. I need one with arms that swivel. They don't need names. It's like it's not like they listen. My brother John has a cat. Also, Tim Pierce just got one too. I know Tim and I have been talking about that actually. It's tough to he really likes his chair a lot. Let's see here. Just watched the Firebird video, Dean. I've not seen it. I need to watch Keith's Firebird video. You know, I got to tell you this. This is interesting. I've never, ever, ever played a Firebird. Never played a Firebird. Let's see. Double K says this could be an interesting video. Best chairs for playing guitar. Well, I thought my compression video was a good video, but it's done really, really poorly. So if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. Hint, hint. But yeah, I've never, ever played a Firebird. John, have you ever played a Firebird? I'm asking my brother. I don't see. It's a little behind here. You've driven one? Okay, John's never played a Firebird. Yeah, so I've got to watch Keith's video. I had Ken in today. We were working on a new video. Working on the second video in my series of guitar solo remakes. I'm trying to... we actually cut a couple drum tracks today. 3 drum tracks we cut. So, we'll see what happens with that. I'll see. I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to get to play in it and which one I'm going to do next. But I have 3 solos ready to go on it. Pretty psyched. They're going to be good videos. They're going to be like the stairway video. It's interesting. So I just did this video conference Zoom thing with Christian McBride, bass player, and Peter Martin, who's a great piano player, jazz piano player, and people were asking questions, and Peter was asking me about ideas for videos and about this Miles video I did, and I talked about the titles and title changes and how I had made this video on Miles that did really poorly. And somebody emailed me. I had come on here. I asked people for suggestions, and somebody emailed me the night after this and said, it must have been somebody from this channel, and said, and with the Picasso one, and I changed it to that and did great. Totally did great. So my compression video, I've changed the title a couple times. It's just not quite doing it. I'm not sure what to do at this point. I thought maybe I'd come on here. Maybe somebody give me some ideas. But the secret sauce of compression for guitar. It's a pretty bad title, actually. Pretty bad. I need a better title than that. If anybody has a suggestion, I'm open to it. So my video that I did about my Aruba gig. How many of you watched that? Compress this. How many of you guys watched my Aruba story? Anybody? Compression for Dummies. I'm gonna write some of these down. Compression for Dummies. Tom, you saw it? You liked it? Awesome. Well, that video did really poorly at first. Deb, you saw it? Okay, it did really poorly. And I woke up in the middle of the night the second day and I changed the title on it. And I changed the title to I Practiced 10,000 Hours in 6 Months. Knowing, of course, that there's not 10,000 hours in 6 months, right? And I'm looking at your compression things. If anybody has, what makes this compression great? No pressure compression. Meet the compressors. Meet the compress. Nice, John. Pretty funny. Compress yourself. Compression confessions. Compress yourself. New paragraph. Compression confessions. New paragraph. Meet the compressors. New paragraph. First compression. New paragraph. Decompressing the compressor. New paragraph. Dress to compress. New paragraph. If music did not use compression. New paragraph. What you need to know about compression. New paragraph. Confessions of a compression. Okay. There's some good midnight compressions. Jeez. Anyways, okay, this is good. This is good. Dress to compress. Manic compression. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. Manic compression. Leave great impressions with your compressor. Allergies. Um, Dave, there's compression. The secret to the sound? Manic compression. I like that. Expressions on guitar compression. How to compress and impress. That's pretty good. Um, Feeling compressed. Killer compression. um, I never slept. When did I sleep when I was in Aruba? I never slept. I don't sleep now. I was telling one of my buddies the other day. Um, he's like, how much do you sleep at night? I said, like probably about 3-4 hours. And he said, what? I said, if I get lucky, maybe 5 at the most. And then I opened up this sleep app that I have. And thank you, Michael. Appreciate that. And I said, the squeeze on compression. That's pretty good. So I opened up this thing and I started looking because I use the sleep app. It's called Pillow that you use with your iWatch. I did it for about a month or so. And I couldn't believe it that I sleep about between 4 hours and 4.5 hours a night. And that's funny because my brother John, I was blown away because he used to go to bed at 3 in the morning, 3:30, then he'd get up at 6:30. Every day he could do that. And always amazed me. I always thought that he never slept. And that's pretty much where I am. But I never realized it doesn't even occur to me that I don't sleep that much. It's because he's a vegan. Could be. Any chance I'm going to sell hard copies of the Beato book? No. How many hours a day do I work? Um, a lot. You should watch this guy on the importance of sleep. Sleep is very important, no question about it. Once you have kids, you need sleep. Sleep is super important, but some people just don't seem to need the standard requirement. Use discretion with your compression. That's pretty good too. Use discretion with your compression. A lesson in compression. New paragraph. How to attack compression. And these are so good. Anyways, so yeah, sleep is really important for consolidating memories, things like that. I mean, occasionally I'll sleep 6 hours, very rarely, and it's really weird actually. I don't think I can sleep. I can't sleep more than 6 hours. I just can't. I don't know why. Brett, when you were at Berkeley, you hated sleep. It took away from practice. Exactly. Exactly. My brother said the TC Hall of Fame reverb. I have that reverb. It's good reverb. Do I plan on eventually making a Swerve Driver episode? Absolutely. Memory, metabolism, appetite, sleep regulates a bunch of functions. Yes, that's true. Do I take a nap? I do take naps. Not every day, but if I'm tired, I take a nap. Um, that's it. I mean, pretty much. Um, I am still. I'm having this problem with my index finger still. This has been. This is really getting. You can see it's getting really. It's getting even more crooked. See how it's going this way? This way. I mean, my index finger. See that? Whereas this hand, my index finger straight. This I just can't. So I haven't been playing piano as much. That finger doesn't come down in the right spot. It's coming down at an angle. And so when I go to play, it doesn't seem to go down properly. Did I hurt it? My brother said mom. Our mom, her index finger went way this way. I mean, it was so crooked. It was so crooked. It's just hereditary. My doctor told me that, but you can see the joint, the knuckle here. It's getting that knob. You look at Keith Richards' fingers. All his fingers are like that. But that one finger though, just on my mom, just on her right index finger. My left hand is perfectly fine. So for playing and everything, no problem. PEZZZ could use a splint. So I asked my doctor about that, and he said no, and you shouldn't force it back that way. But I mean, he's not a hand specialist. I'm actually gonna go to a hand specialist and see what's up. You could chop the finger off. Helium Road, come on, man. Welcome to the late 50s. Rick knows better than his doctor. Well, I'm just saying that my doctor said don't mess with it. Because I said, what if I just keep going like this, or if I put a splint on it? I said the same thing. And he said, no, that won't help. And then I thought, I'm going to a hand specialist. Somebody that actually, but he told me, I said, do they replace joints? He said, the only joints they replace is this. He said, you don't want to get your joints replaced on your finger. Does it hurt? It does hurt, Kelly. It actually does. It does hurt. It's really hurts for the piano. That's the thing. When I'm playing, when I'm crossing over on the piano, if I'm playing a descending run, you can see it's crooked there. When I'm playing a descending run, it doesn't hit on the same spot on my fingertip. Repetitive stress. You know what it is? I figured it out. Okay, so how many of you? Oh, that hurts. How many of you write like this? So I've always written like this. Does everybody write like this, where I hyperextend that joint, this joint here? Okay, so from doing that for years and years and years, that hurts now when I do that. So when I write, it hurts. So that is what's causing that, I think. I think it's just overuse from that. Okay, now a lot of people write like this. Now if you see my finger, I can't put it straight down. If I were to put it like this on this hand, I can put it straight on the tip of my finger there, but this hand, it won't go because that joint's crooked. But it's definitely from that. Look at that. See that? From hyperextending that joint backwards. So that's the way I've always held a pencil. I figured it out. Shortening of tendons. I don't think I hyperextend it. I think it is from mouse clicking too. Definitely. So those are the two things. Could it be from the pick? See, I've thought about all these things. When I hold the pick, I hold it like that, right? But when I hold it like that, I'm actually putting pressure in the opposite direction. Okay? Which my doctor says don't do that, but think about that. That actually that's forcing the finger to go back into the right spot. So, anyways, get a therapy ball. I'm wondering too, you guys know when I play like this, now like that, that maybe that feels better too, because pick like EVH. Well, EVH only picked like that when he did the tremolo. He'd go from this to this when he do his tremolo. I need a new doctor. John. Is it the cause of the symptom? Bobby, what's up? Yours is messed up from mouse and keyboard. Honestly, it really could be that. It could be from the mouse and the keyboard too. So when I'm using my mouse, I mean, that finger is getting so much repetitive stress stuff, right? Because not only am I doing that, but I'm doing the scrolling on the mouse too constantly. So, So I'm gonna go see a hand specialist. Tom, using the mouse for animation screwed up your guitar picking hand. I bet. For animation, Tom, it's got a really, oh my gosh. How's my back? My back is fine. No, I have no back problems. I have no back problems. I don't have any real joint problems except for that one joint. Time to unplug for a couple days. No, I'm not doing that. No way. Live stream your hand specialist video. That's a great idea. They probably wouldn't let you do that though. Okay, so I'm going to tell some other things on here. So you guys know about my signature Gibson. So I got my prototype. I'm only mentioning it on here. I got my prototype and the color is not right on it. And it's a bummer because the guitar plays incredibly well. Yeah, the color's totally wrong on it. So they're working on the second prototype right now. What signature Gibson? Okay, so I have a signature Gibson guitar. I can't really tell you any more about that. No, it's actually blue. Well, it's going to be blue. What's wrong with the color? It's more of a teal. The color came out a teal. The new color that they have is gonna be blue. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like a cross between my blue Les Paul and my blue Esquire. It's not Pelham though. It's like TV blue, they're gonna call it. They should really call it Beato blue, but but it's going to be released next August. It looks like a long run. It's got P90s on it. That's all I'm going to tell you about it. But it's, oh man, this guitar plays and sounds great. I have it in the other room. It will be affordable too. Well, not for everyone, it's like, it's a killer guitar. Oh man. My brother John wants me to send him the prototype. But I have it. I have it in the control room here. Headstock automatically rejects clip-on tuners. It's kind of blue. That's pretty good. I like that. Kind of blue. Under 3 grand? Oh, way under 3 grand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Of course. I wouldn't have a signature guitar that's 3 grand. Um, I'm not going to give a preview of it. I will when I get the second prototype. Once the color is right, I'm going to I'll bring it on here. But man, it plays so well. I wanted to use it in a video. But get your own signature guitar, John. So think about this. I mean, I can't believe that I'm going to have a signature. How many are they going to make? I think 550, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. I thought that's yeah. So Adam Jones has a signature guitar. Um, um, he got Tool to play in a signature guitar video. I've not seen a signature guitar video. I need to check it out. But I'm really psyched about it. Any significance to that number 550? I don't know. I think that's. I'm just. I thought that I thought that I thought that um, I thought that that's how many they said. Anyways, but think about this. I'm getting a signature Gibson guitar for starting a YouTube channel. Well, and making 800 videos. But it's pretty cool. And all the money that from it is going to charity. And let me look here. I just hit 250,000 followers on Instagram just now. So 250,000. That's a slog. Instagram is tough. Really tough. I'm getting signature guitar and I'm having trouble signing my name. Double K. Okay, so this is interesting. So I had to sign it, right? For you have to make a vector file. You have to sign it in black, and then you have to make a vector thing. Aaron helped me with this. Okay. I had to sign my name about 100 times to get it right because I hadn't signed my name. I never signed my name, and I couldn't get my signature to look like my signature. It was really difficult. So I finally got it, but because it hurts so much to do it. Isn't that funny? I thought it was funny anyways. But it's my signature's only, I told them I only wanted it on the truss rod cover. So if somebody's like, well, I like Rick Beato's guitar, I don't want his name on my guitar, they can take it off, put a blank one on there. Everyone and their grandma has a signature guitar nowadays. That's actually not true. There's only a couple that Gibson is doing, actually. I forged my own signature. Rick Beato hologram on the back of the headstock. Let's see here. John, I'll put my name on the one you send me. Of course he would. John would. John would have one made. I bet you can have a pickup. I bet you can have one made with your own signature on it for sure. What's up, Ron? Anyway, so let me try and think what else is going on here. I'm getting close to 2 million. How many of you saw that YouTube dropped out last night? Does anybody notice that? I had so many people. My brother John calls me and is like, YouTube is down. Well, Aaron actually texted me. He said YouTube's down. And I was trying to look up a video. Everybody saw that. Everybody noticed that. I mean, I see in my views, there's a big gap for an hour and a half or so for the whole channel. I can tell what time it happened. It was for 2 hours. Not quite 2 hours, it looks like. I don't know what happened. I didn't hear anything about it. Okay, so I'm at almost 1.938. 938. I'll be at by tomorrow. I'll be at 194. I should be at 194. 1,940,000. So I got 60,000 more. To get there. So it's probably going to be, honestly, it won't be this month then. I skipped. I've had Billy out, my assistant, for, and I went for 5 days without putting out a video. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I went from last Friday to Tuesday, I think it was. And then I put out the video. And I'm doing a live stream tomorrow at 2:30 on the main channel. So, but but I have a What Makes the Sun Great coming up. George, thank you so much. Appreciate that. You thought I was on vacation? I don't do vacations. But I have a video on fish coming out, which is no small feat because fish does block. So I had to get the okay. Ron, you thought I was sick? No, all good. Yeah, so I have a fish video coming out, which I'm psyched about. It's on one of my favorite fish songs. I'm not going to tell you what song it is, but Trey when I worked with Trey, he played it for me. I mean, I knew the song, and he played it for me way back then, and I thought to myself, I've always wanted to do a video on this, so I had to get the okay from it. So I wrote to their manager, and so I'm going to be doing that. Is it off Billy Breathes? It is, Dean. It is, actually. How'd you know that? Wow. Wow. I can't tell you what it is, though. Fish block. I mean, I'm not sure about everything they do, and it's not always the band. Sometimes you can't get. I've had it where bands you can't get. Like I've honestly, I've been wanting to do Alter Bridge, and I want to do the song Blackbird, and they don't have the files to it, right? So and you think that everybody's got their files, but a lot of times you turn in the hard drives and you don't have a copy of it and stuff, and you can't do it. But So I'm going to do a different Alter Bridge song. I'm going to do some. I'm definitely going to be doing some more. Once I hit 100, I'm going to do some more modern, some modern things. I have a video that I'm doing with Tosin Abasi, a new video that is pretty cool. John has to go because he has to stay up until 3:30. John would literally stay. He always did that. He'd stay up till 3:30 in the morning, get up 6:30, go to work, all the time. Could never figure out. He never yawned either. So anyway, so yeah, so I've got some cool stuff here leading up to 100. Badfinger. Oh, I want to do Badfinger. So, I have an interview coming up with Steve Lukather that I'm doing. Yeah, my brother does not have gray hair. Any chance I'll do an Opeth song? Yes. Anyways, so yeah, a lot of stuff. Badfinger would be apropos. There you go. I have a lot of really good video ideas. So Dean. Any chance on a Jimmy Page interview? Yeah, I would say yes. So I've got Beato TV's coming. Double K. I'm a little bit behind on stuff. COVID has made kind of pushed back the timetable a little bit. I've had my assistant Billy out twice now in the last month, and that's one of the issues that I'm having. It's tough. He's been gone for 2 full weeks in the past month. That's why I'm a little bit behind on stuff. I apologize. Why I haven't had more videos coming out. I haven't been on here. Things like that. Still no Matheny, but Brett, I'm getting close. Christian McBride, circling around. I've got the okay on doing a Keith Jarrett video. They said at ECM that they'll approve it. So some good stuff like that happening. That's a lot of really positive. Lot of positive things coming out, which is really cool. Let's see here. Yeah, so the Keith Jarrett, I wrote to ECM again for the 5th time. I told you the last time I was on, I think. I wrote to them 5 times, and I finally got a response from them, which is totally cool. Totally cool. Yeah. Ian Thornley, yes. My brother was... No, who was telling me I need to interview Ian? I love Ian's guitar playing. Oh, man. He's so good. He is so good. Anyways. All right. I'm going to go. You guys are the best. Do I schedule myself or wing it? I wing everything. I always wing. All right. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. Okay. Bye.